Hello, Christian friends. Welcome to Thursday study, United and Fearless. United and Fearless. Now, anybody talking like Paul has been talking, you know that they got to have a little bit of fearlessness in them. And the Apostle Paul certainly is a man of conviction and confidence who will not give up in the face of tall, trying odds. My name is Dwain Esmond, and I'm glad to be with you guys again this day. And I pray that you're blessed by this study because I think it's very strong. Philippians chapter 1, verses 27 to 30 is worth our time. Let's take a little bit and just go into this word today. Philippians 1, 27 to 30. Only let your conduct be worthy of the gospel of Christ. We learned about that yesterday. So that whether I come to see you or I'm absent, I may hear of your affairs, that you stand fast in one spirit. And watch this, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel. Contending for the faith, holding on to the faith, and not in any way terrified by our adversaries. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, right? Don't be afraid of our adversaries, which is to them a proof of perdition. He's saying the lack of, when we go out there fearlessly and proclaim the gospel and live for God in a fearless way, it demonstrates their need of God. It shows them who they really are. The enemies of the faith are exposed by the righteousness of gentle, loving, kind Christians who know Jesus. There ain't nothing like that can show up something that is inauthentic and fake, like the genuine article. When the genuine Christian is in the world doing the work of God, they show up everything else. That's what Paul is saying here. But he goes on, but to you, it is a beacon of salvation. It is the imprimatur that you are from God. It makes them look like they of the devil, but it makes you look like you're from God. He goes on, verse 29, for to you it has been granted on behalf of Christ, not only to believe in him, but also to suffer for his sake. We're going to catch a little hell. That's what Paul is saying. We're going to catch some stuff down here. To suffer for him, for his sake, having the same conflict which you saw in me and now hear in me. Paul is saying, if I didn't get away with it, you're not going to get away with it. If they came after me and I'm in prison, some of you are going to go to prison too. But don't be afraid, because this is worth the investment of our best efforts, even in the face of great odds. Satan's strategy, beloved, is to get us to come apart when the trying starts, to get us to fight each other. He brings disunity as a way of quenching the power of the church. That's why Jesus prayed about it so powerfully in John 17, because no matter how much truth we have, no matter how much message we have, no matter how committed we are to the mission, if we're not unified, we're not going anywhere. We need these three keys to make it work. We need message. We need truth. We need a commitment to the mission, the call of God in the Great Commission found in Matthew 28, 18 to 20. And we need unity, John 17. We need to be together moving. Doesn't mean uniformity. It doesn't mean we don't have different ideas and different ways of approaching things. It doesn't mean your mind has to meld into mine and you disappear or I disappear. God wants all of us to have our individuality because it feeds the entire tapestry of his mission. But make no mistake about it, we got to come together around some things that are really important and go forward in the mission of God's church. Unity is crucial. And the Apostle Paul says, listen, all we're doing is standing like folks have stood all through time. Matthew 10 and verse 38, and he who does not take up his cross and follow me is not worthy of me. You're going to catch some stuff. Romans 8 and 17, and if children, then heirs also, heirs of God and fellow heirs with Christ, if indeed we suffer with him, so we will also be glorified with him. United and fearless. May God bless.